Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. How are my divine feminines, divine masculines, light workers, light warriors? How is everybody? I hope that the spiritual community, you guys, that you're feeling blessed, focused, and just really just taking it easy, being kind to yourself as your vibrations and your frequencies are being increased on a daily basis. Before I jump in, obviously thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, your comments and your subscriptions to the channel. I just wanted to just quickly touch base with you with regards to one of the readings that I'd done. Well, it wasn't a reading, it was an audio message that I was receiving a message from Lord Shiva with regards to CERN. So I've been sort of doing a little bit of research, on the side. Obviously everyone knows about CERN and obviously, with regards to this thing, what they're doing. But the message that I got, if you haven't actually watched the video, it was quite, it was quite an intense energy. So that then prompted me to go a little further and sort of like find out what this means. And I've come across a few little bits, so I'm going to be discussing that with you guys pretty soon. And thank you guys so much for your input. Really, really, really amazing stuff. So this really, I feel that we really need to kind of keep this in the front of our minds, as well as obviously what we're working within ourselves. Now we need to be balancing out these kind of dark and light energies. Okay, so this is very important, making sure that our frequencies are really protected and our vibrations as well, as the going into next month and obviously going into the new year is concerned. All right, and how we deal with these kinds of situations as well. The next thing that I was going to talk about was I had like an epiphany over the weekend, an experience really, in waking life. And it was basically to do with, the way how those who are in the 3D, the sort of, not even the woke culture, I wouldn't even say that, I wouldn't even go as far as that, but basically the sheeple, the ones who are just so low vibrational, so 3D, and their perception of reality and what they are, it's not even what they believe in, it's like what they're sort of like, they're sort of like brainwashed and sort of going into. And it was very interesting, and I'm really glad it happened. Actually, I was very, very grateful that it happened, because I needed to see, it's like the before shot of how they're going to carry on, how they are carrying on, I should say. And then I'm certain we're going to see a very different contrast in the next few months as to the way how this shift is going to be affecting them. And basically it's how to deal with the upcoming year, obviously going into December, and getting ourselves spiritually prepared for what is to come. I will reiterate and I will stress again, guys, please, it's very important that we learn to focus on practicing the art of forgiveness. Okay, it's really important, guys. Just before I do say anything else further, just a heads up, I've got 2 of my cats underneath the table. They're kind of sleeping at the moment, and then I've got the other 2 outside. So if there's any sort of like shuffling and stuff like that, please excuse me. They are kind of chilled at the minute. But just to let you know, I've got 2 of my cats. I've got 4 cats. They're a family of 4. So yeah, and when I'm doing my reading, I don't normally have them in the room with me, because sometimes, they like to jump on the table and sort of startle me if I'm in sort of like trying to get some messages from spirit. But they're okay for the moment. So, I don't want to sort of like put my mouth on the reading and put my mouth on our vibes. Let's get stuck into the reading. Now, this is an energy check-in. This is just to see what you guys are up to. How's it going? How are you all? I really am thinking of everybody at the moment. You're on my thoughts all the time, every single day, all day. And I really am hoping that you old souls are just really just coping. These 2 cards popped out. Now, before I even get into what I wanted to do with the decks, I was kind of like prompted to focus first on this part of the reading feels quite specific for somebody who is dealing with some kind of shadow work. And I feel that you're not really getting any assistance from any angels and stuff. So I was told sort of like to pull the wisdom of the shadow deck first, and then to select a card from the angel tarot deck, which will be like the angel that's kind of like going to want to work with you. But if you've got other guardian angels that you work with, that's perfectly fine. I'm also advised to say, get this stone. It's very, very good for when you're working with angels. This is celestite. Celestite. It's very, very good. You can get them in different sizes as well. It doesn't really, I mean, so long as you sort of like, it doesn't matter how large or small, it's just the energy that is very, very good for working with these beautiful angelic beings. So I've just popped that back on the tarot deck, the angel tarot deck. So I just want to sort of just let you guys know, if you don't have that crystal already, this is what you need to be working with. And it also comes in as a sphere as well. It's up to you, whichever one that you just want to go for. Right, so these two cards popped out. We've got Archangel Uriel, the Fire of God, which is the Tower. Interesting enough, because I was just shuffling them and they both just popped out. So I do feel that this really, really is important. We've got the Queen of Swords and we've got the Tower cards, and this is about clarity. And this is also to do with the fact that we need to keep it moving, and we need to really make sure that we're cutting off all forms of toxicity around us, and that we are keeping focused. So I was going to put them back in the deck, but I felt compelled, my loves, to sort of like talk about these cards, all right? And these feel like this is going to be the overall energy for the reading, so I'm leaving them out. And it says that this is disruption, warns of disasters, aids in transformation. Very, very important for us. And then the next one is Hamaya, which is God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Now, guys, even if you don't sort of like work with angels, or you don't believe in angels, that it's perfectly okay. But so long as you have some form of spiritual guide, a deity, a god or goddess that you work with, you know, it's about calling upon them to ask them to aid you with regards to protecting you, and also working alongside you with your transformation and helping you to work on your forgiveness. This is a real, I swear, it's like I'm really being sort of like pushed in this direction of stressing so much how important it is to forgive, because we've been through so much, guys. We really, really have. We've been through a lot. And I just feel that what we've been experiencing when it comes to, you know, our family members, our friends, work colleagues, strangers on the streets who've sort of like really, they've never vibed with us from the time that we came here. Let's face it. All right. I remember when I was, as far as I can remember, I just cannot seem to be a part of the team. I wasn't even the water boy. I was just the person that was just walking past, like a stranger that was just walking past. I've always said I'm just an old soul that's just passing through. I can't, and I never could, and I still up to now, I can't see myself being with these people. I don't vibe with them. I don't understand them. I tried to, and I felt so fake and inauthentic. And I'd also sort of like pull away and sort of keep myself to myself. And the more I, you know, became more within, is the more that they wanted to sort of like come on to me, you know, when you get that kind of energy. So this is really, you know, how we've always been. When you're sort of like, you're different, you're not for everybody, you are unique, you are a divine being, you came here for a reason, you are a chosen one. And normally, now I don't really want to sort of like say in a way to be, you know, egotistical, but for, you know, from the experiences that what you've received, if you're here to be breaking generational curses, if you have been one that has been experiencing so much like demonic psychic attacks, or people that are just going out of their way to even attack you or just say nasty things to you, they're so low that they are easily allowing these entities to enter into their bodies just for that moment, just to just have a go at you and then piss off again. And then act as if, and then sometimes I don't even know why they did it. It's because they're allowing these walk-ins to turn around and just come in. We have walk-ins of both positive and negative, you know, entities that come in at a time of when it's to get your attention. okay, to test your trigger levels and what have you. So this is sort of like what, you know, what I'm sort of like, you know, referring to, and also the way how, you know, we have to sort of like become more logical, as well as very much discerning. Oh God, I was going to say something. You know when you're just going to say something and then your brain just goes off somewhere else because I'm thinking of something. Something wants to... So totally letting go of attachments. Sorry, guys. Totally letting go of attachments. And really sort of like becoming detached in order to become unified within the self. Towards the soul. You need to protect your soul. You need to protect your soul. All right? Very, very important. Protect your soul. Okay, so let's start off with the wisdom of the shadow. What is going on with somebody quite specific? So this may or may not resonate with you guys. Please, I'm going to put this reading in chapters anyway, so don't worry. If this isn't really for you, if you know that you've done all of your shadow work, please do skip this and then you go into the following section of the cards. All right. But if you are somebody who is certainly working on your shadow work, this feels like this is a specific message for somebody that hasn't got around to asking for angelic assistance at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Here we go. Emptiness. So I do feel that there's this feeling of like being totally not in touch with your emotions. And also just feeling like there's that piece of you that's missing. And at this time, again, I would sort of like ask, you know, say as well for Uriel to try and help you with regards to your transformation. This is certainly to do with Dark Night of the Soul, shadow work as well. I mean, sometimes, you know, like if it's just a day of like, you might be all right one minute, and then the next day, you just feel like, what the hell just happened? Like, why do I feel like this? Sometimes you are receiving, you know, the person that you're dealing with or other people's energies who also feel empty. And if you are so empathic, a highly sensitive being, you are going to be picking up on everybody's emptiness. Okay? And you're not sure why you feel that way and what's going on. We've got shame. Another thing, you know, look, I did say before, I really can't remember the readings that I do. Whenever I do them, they just leave me as soon as I've finished the reading. But I do recall saying before that we all make mistakes. We've all come from very low vibrational crevices within this matrix. Our shadow sides, our shadow selves were so dominant that our spiritual selves were, encompassed with hatred, this kind of gooey, black goo kind of energy, which is what I see going on here. This is within us, and this is the shadow, okay, overtaking and superseding or commandeering the soul. And we've done things, we've said things, people have brought out the worst in us, and we emphasized and we latched onto that devil energy. You may have done things in the past that you're still sort of kind of struggling to kind of forgive yourself over. And I really do feel that if you haven't got around, because you're so focused on the shame, it's as if to say, and this is why it was as if to say I needed to pull these decks first and then pull the angel tarot after, so that, you know, you kind of connect with your angel guides, all right? Your guardian angels, that's going to help you with this. Don't feel ashamed in asking for, for spiritual help, because sometimes, you know, when you feel a bit of the ego, oh no, it's all right, I can manage it myself. No, we don't have that kind of time anymore. You haven't got time to spiritually bypass anything anymore. You need to be in this, letting go, all right? This is the bottom of the deck. So let's see what we've got going on. Now remember, we've got the Queen of Swords, and this is all about cutting things off. This is Libra energy. If any of you guys out there are Libras, or you have Libra in your chart, you know what I'm saying when you get this kind of energy. I'm also a Libra, and yeah. when it comes to that time, when you have got to cut off certain people or certain emotions, you just got to get those swords up, pick those swords up and just start cutting off some serious energy, as if you're like Archangel Michael, just cutting away everything that is not going to be serving your spiritual purpose. You understand? Overstand and understand. All right, let's see what messages, what angels are going to pop in for you to deal with this energy. So we've already got 2 angels already that's popped in. Thank you. We have got Damabaya. We've got Fountain of Wisdom. Give success in all ventures. God, the source of wisdom. This is going to be helping you to get a lot wiser with regards to your situation. Really picking up on a lot of sage energy, the hermit vibes, all right? And obviously, as time's going on, time's going by, you're going to get a lot wiser. You're going to get a lot more. You're going to see things from such a high soulful perspective, that people that's going to say certain things to you or whatever, it's not going to affect you anymore. This is the World card, okay? So this is about helping you to end certain life cycles, to understand, overstand, and understand this life lesson of yours, so that you can get on to now the next stage of your life, all right? So this is a good one. Then the next card that we have got is Asalaya. God, God, the just judge. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. I'm picking up on a lot of justice energy for not so much. I mean, maybe some of you guys are dealing with a lot of legal situations, but I'm more touching on universal law. So I do feel, okay, some of you need to go over what the laws are, especially I may know about the hermetic laws. Picking up on the universal laws will be your best bet, your best ally. Following your world card, this is about obtaining wisdom. So once you've got that, it's giving you that kind of road opener in order to sort of like start to get more in aligned with yourself, more in aligned with the universe. Okay, this is the 7 of Cups. You've got options here, all right? And the card at the bottom of the angelic deck is the 2 of Wands, Jaliel, the helping God, love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. You see what I'm saying? So these cards are working out. Oh God, all right, here we go. We got a lot going on. All right, so these are the angels that we have got. So if you want to pause the reading so that you can take note of these angels, if you would like to work with them, if you want to work with them, you can do. All right. And these are the ones who will be assisting you, because this shame thing is heavy energy, you know. This is very, very difficult to get out of the way, especially if you could be even a little bit confused as to why you're feeling like this, because of the 7 of Cups as well. This is about like a bit of confusion as well. And the 2 of Wands, this is going to be helping you to make decisions about taking action. So we've got this is the ending of the specific message for one of these, one of you guys who's going through your shadow kind of woes, shadow work woes. That's what we'll call it, shadow work woes. All right, okay, so now we're going to get stuck into the reading. Starting off first with the Priestess of Light. The Priestess of Light Oracle for my beautiful feminines and masculines. What messages? Oh gosh, all right, already. Everything's coming out in 2s. Balance. We have got duality. See what I'm saying? Many meanings, misunderstanding. So I do feel that for some of you guys, this is about you all sort of like trying to engage with like the 3D world, which is, a challenge. But then at the same time, working on your spiritual self, your spiritual studies, okay? And people always trying to sort of like say what they're going to say. Let them say what they want to say. You know what you need to do. Okay, and it's very important to to hold on and understand and harness the power of the Queen of Swords energy. Be, you're getting clarity out of the situation, all right? And if anybody's going to say anything to you, you can just block them. You could just cut them off. You don't even got time to argue with anybody. This isn't the time anymore, my loves, all right? And we have got setting boundaries. I told you, threshold, protection, honor. Honor your soul, honor yourself, honor your life, honor your purpose, honor your tribe, honor your guides, honor your ancestors and the Most High, and honor Christ consciousness. You've got a spirit animal here. Please do check this out. This is a beautiful cheetah spirit message for you all. And underneath the bottom of the deck, we have got grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. This is where you need to be. This is where you need to be. This is, you see the look, the expression of real humbleness and gratitude and groundedness. This is where you need to be. This is how you need to be feeling, centered, transformed, and ready. Okay, this is someone who has gone through a lot. You have a lot of life experience, and you have a lot of love, compassion, understanding, and inner standing. As I said, we have got our work cut out for us going into December, and obviously, next year and everything, all right? So it's very important that we just stay grounded. And I know it's tempting to say, see, I told you so, I told you, but you didn't listen, did you? It's very easy to say that, right? But at the end of the day, guys, it's not about that. And it's also to do with the fact that people will say, well, I didn't really know, I didn't understand at the time. Can you forgive me for what I said to you? I can't even forgive myself. I'm finding it very difficult to let go of this shame. So if you are in a feeling of feeling shame, Divine Feminine, or if you are a light worker or somebody who deals with a lot of counselling on a spiritual aspect, that's what you need to be working on yourself, because what you have experienced, you go on to teach. Thank you. Work your light, Oracle. Thank you. You're going to get a lot of people that's going to be coming off with the same kind of like reflection. They're feeling empty inside. They're feeling ashamed. So you really have to be able to just really make sure that you've mastered those shadow, emotions yourself. We have got take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. What I will say is, this is your life. This isn't a trend. This is your life. This is your life purpose. This is your life mission. This is not about, you got to do this like 365 days, like 24/7, like hardly sleeping, hardly eating. Take time to rest. I feel that we're in this cocoon kind of like energy where we need to rest. It's important. Yesterday, guys, I so wanted to jump on and do the reading for you all. What I was picking up for these, the epiphanies and the other readings that I was doing off camera, it overwhelmed me so much that I actually got a headache after doing the cards, and then that was me for the rest of the day. I was energetically drained. I've been feeling energetically drained, with regards to all of these changes and these energies and downloads and what's been going on with these solar energies as well. But I just thought, I can't do it. I just need to take that break. And I feel that this is where you are. Even if you're sort of feeling so overwhelmed with regards to manifesting, sometimes manifesting can take a lot out of you as well, all right? So it's okay to take a little break. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to, even if you want to take half a day, but do something, rest. Go and listen to some relaxing music, binaural beats, tune in to certain frequencies. Help to realign your chakras, okay? If you feel a bit blocked in certain areas, then that's what you need to be working on as well, all right? So take a break. Next card that we've got a few things that's going on. So I'm going to take them all because I feel that, we've got lots to sort of like focus on, don't we? All right, preparation. We have got soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So as I said, this really follows with the take a break. Feeling really overwhelmed. Feeling very overwhelmed. And, again, you know, even if you feel that you have, like, you know, to do so much in so little time, that's going to cause you anxiety and stress. But your family is there to say, you know, your soul family, spirit family, those loved ones of yours who've crossed over, that can really see things of just, okay. I don't mean to sort of thing. There's some relatives out there who never agreed with you. Never agreed with you. They was turning against you. It was as if, like, I'm seeing like a little bit of an exchange of angry words. That person's crossed over, but I'm telling you now, they're supporting you because they know everything now. They know the truth. They never before, but it took them to cross over for them to see what's really going on, and they're one of the ones that's helping you. That's for somebody. You would know who that is. That relative of yours that never agreed with you, that was always criticizing you all the time, because and mocking your spiritual journey as well. Ah, boy, we always get them. Anyway, forgive them. It's all good. We've got the awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. This is what I'm talking about. I felt yesterday that the energies felt a bit staticky, as if like I was on high, like high alert. It was like I was being raised up, but it was an overwhelming kind of vibe as well. It would have affected people differently. For those that would have been on that kind of high vibration, you would have noticed and more being attuned to certain sounds and frequencies, and even certain downloads that you'd been receiving. It's getting your heart, I'm certain for most of you guys, your heart chakra is more sort of like got that kind of that warm glow, that throbbing kind of feeling. Okay. And certainly your solar plexus as well. There's that main two chakras is the heart chakra and the solar plexus, where this healing energy is concerned. And obviously where you're taking in and ingesting in a lot of these toxic vibes from so many people. Some of you guys, I know that you live on your own, or you are surrounded by so many people that are 3D. Guys, my heart goes out to you all right? But please do, protect your vibes, yeah? And I know what it's like. I really do. I know what it's like. So I do feel that with these upgrades that's coming in, because we've been bombarded with so much of that solar energy as well. This is all part of the ascension process as well. We have got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Now, this is what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like I'm adding pressure on nobody, all right? Because your timeline is different from my timeline. But you're kind of understanding what I'm saying because you're here watching this reading. And you, in your own time, you will do this, because it's all about divine timing, all right? And you're a divine being. I'm a divine being. But this is now getting to the stage of where you need to start really putting now yourself into some form of organization. What it is that you're going to be letting go of, and what it is that you are going to be embracing. Because you have answered the call. It says answer the call, but you have already answered the call. But now you've answered it, but now it's a thing of like, but what? Okay, well, I've answered the call. I picked up the phone. Now, what is it that I need to say? What is it that I need to do? First things first is about your intention, your vibrations and the frequencies. And another thing as well is what you are saying, how you are saying it, the words that are coming out of your mouth. I would always say kind of like be mindful of that, because remember that what we say, we cast spells upon ourselves. Okay. Sometimes it's best to work in silence in order to achieve maximum results. Only those that vibrate with you will telepathically understand you, and they will get it. And those are not very many people, especially if you have a small circle, all right? The next card that we have got for you, my lovelies, is protection. Boundaries and protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords like the Queen of Swords. Soul retrieval. Protection, protection, protection. Keyword. New moon vibes. Okay? You got your soul tribe there, your soul family. And then we have got Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This is us. All right. This is us. This is the ones, if you can relate to what I'm saying, where you've never fitted in with anybody. For some of you as well, you know that the people that you were born into are not your real family. Because you are so different from them. You might look like them, but then that's down to those the genetics, isn't it? All right, when we were being created at that time, you've got certain people that have you noticed that you've got certain people that look like each other, irrespective as to the color of their skin. All right, there's certain facial similarities. All right, but totally different, totally unrelated, but the features are quite similar. All right, but that's obviously the starseed, sort of makeup. But what I'm getting at is that you were ones that, it's as if to say, like, oh my God, like, what am I doing here? Past lives, the amount of times you came here, you were longing to go back. And then at the bottom of the deck, we do have Pleiades. So you could be a Pleiadian energy, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This is what you came here for, love. All right? Yeah. No, you've got to sort out the mission first. All right? We are very close to completing this cycle. But it's the last leg of the race. It's really, really hard. It's really, really difficult. But we are getting there. All right? We are getting there. The next card that we have got is, I'm sorry, I told you. Listen, please be aware. That's what I said. Please don't get into that energy of saying, I told you so, I told you. You never listened, did you? Because these people who disparaged you and, ridiculed you in front of everybody, like even online or whatever the case may be, they have no idea what they're saying. They don't have any idea what they're doing. Those that refuse to change and accept change in order to help to build new earth will be removed. And some of them who will receive, a chance, an opportunity to change, will be asking for forgiveness. And this is why it's so important. Guys, look, the cards are coming out. They're not lying. And, as I said, it's just this sorry energy, this forgiveness energy, more than sorry, that, because you know better. So because you know better, Divine Feminine, you need to, and Light Worker and Counselor, you need to do better. You know better, then you do better. All right? This ain't got nothing to do with ego. This ain't got nothing to do with that at all. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. All right? Working alongside of the universe. You are not alone. You've got your spirit guides. You've got everybody that is working with you in order to help you achieve this important lifetime of ours. Your life path is so important, all right? And it's like, you're not on your own. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Now, again, with the feeling of emptiness and shame, these are things I feel that this is more relating to the shadow side for those who can relate to what I had mentioned before. If you, at this point, if you have skipped past the shadow work section that I was speaking about because you thought, it wasn't really to do with me, I feel that this is more to do with the shadow side. So if you want to, you can always just go back to the shadow side, the section that I was talking about with the shadow cards, and see if you could get a little bit more information from that. All right, so this is about angelic energy that's wanting to work with you at this time when you're going through this massive change. And we've got Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Siege the Light by staying grounded. I've always been saying the ancient ones are coming through. I've been saying this since about 2018 when I was getting some serious downloads and I was hardly sleeping and at the time I wasn't even doing the readings at the time. I was doing readings but not a YouTube channel. And it was so frustrating because I was like, am I the only one that's experiencing this? And, it's getting more and more apparent. The portal, your heart is the portal, the gateway into the universe, the Stargate. This is why there's always that sensation of the heart chakra being aroused and being sort of like, I feel as if it's been upgraded. There's like an upgrading kind of feeling where the heart space is concerned. The next card that we have got is the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. Be bold and confident enough when you are going to be, I'm hearing expressing your experience to others. Okay, with regards to what's been going on with your life, what's been going on, because they're going to come to you as a way of looking for advice. I'm more really tapping into those who are counselors, okay? And obviously maintaining the tribe as well, and obviously receiving newcomers as well that are wanting to come in as well. There's a feeling of some of you will be wanting to do like websites or create some kind of business, or even like a retreat of some kind in your local area to help with the overload of you know, this kind of like influx of like interest. Okay, the next card that we have got is the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So as I said again, it feels as if you are certainly going to be in this energy of making sure that you are helping people, the unconscious ones, to turn and transform into being conscious. Eventually they'll all get it anyway, but it's going to take them a very, very, very long time, okay? But those who are, that you can see the potential in them, it's like, sorry for that bike, guys. Sorry for that bike. For those of you that can see the potential in others, you will then be wanting to work with them because they're showing you promise. For those who are not, I feel as if you're going to be filtering them out because they're not ready for you yet. They're not ready for your vibes. They're not ready for your wisdom. They're not ready for your experience. They're not ready to transform. So therefore, you're only going to be, it's only for the serious ones who are looking towards the chosen ones. The card at the bottom of the deck, there you go, Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So I love this card. I was actually sort of like doing a little bit of visualization, and I was looking at snow cabins in the mountains. I'm really trying to manifest that. I'm in the tropics, so, you know, probably doing a bit of astral traveling, sort of like, you know, to go to one of these cabins. Oh my goodness. But, you know, this is about taking time out in nature, being out from all forms of technology, people, bustling, cars, vehicles, you know, this low vibrational, destructive noise, and just staying in resonance with nature. Okay, there's something about nature that will, you know, help your soul to sing. And it seems to me as if this is, you know, this is water, but it's like giving this kind of like light energy that's coming straight down towards your solar plexus and, you know, heart chakra as well. Really basking in that beautiful glory as well. Okay, we are going to be looking at, right, let me pull. Okay, I'm going to finish off with these 2 decks, guys, okay? Now, this is the Psychic Tarot. This is the Tarot section, but it's also like, it kind of reminds me a bit of like an Oracle card as well, an Oracle deck as well. So the energies, what else that the divine, beautiful feminines need to know, the beautiful light workers. Oh, this was in the wrong deck. Okay, I'm going to take these 3 as a sign. All right, it's in the wrong, what's it saying? Whenever things like that happen, it happens for a reason, okay? Hold on a sec. Let's just have a look and see what messages that we've got going on for the collective. So first up we have got is memories of love. Tap back into the memories of what it was like to be in love. Some of you could actually be thinking of people from the past, you know, people that you're dealing with as well, and trying to sort of like relive those happier times as well, which is really, really lovely. Some of you are holding candlelight vigils for those who've actually passed over as well, thinking of them and praying for them and asking them to guide you during this time as well, these dark times. I'm also picking up something to do with Christmas energy as well. Yeah, Christmas energy. I feel somebody that close to you passed away in December, and this holds significant memories for you. I'm sorry if you might hear a little bit of loud noise in the background. Apologies. You know, when you have to deal with a lot of toxicity around you and you still have to keep it moving, all right? So, let's go. Next card that we have got is the solar plexus chakra, okay? So this is what I'm talking about with regards to that energy of healing. I do feel for some of you guys, if you are looking to sort of like heal around that certain area, there's a beautiful, beautiful guy. His name is Mark. I hope I'm saying his name right. Bazicek. I'm going to put his link in the video of this video. He talks lovingly about tektite crystals. Guys, if you don't know what tektite crystals are, please do check him out. He is amazing. And he goes into detail about what tektite is. It is a powerful, beautiful, beautiful crystal that is actually a meteorite, and it helps to absorb a lot of negative, toxic, dark energy. And if he said if you place it between your heart chakra and you know, your solar plexus, it's a great place to sort of place the stone on, the crystal on, to help with healing as well. So I'm going to put that link in there. He's so lovely. As soon as you see him on the video talking, it's like you take an instant like to him. Well, I certainly did as well anyway. And he's got a really nice smile as well. So, and he really is obsessed with, but in a very lovely way, in, you know, with tektite crystals. We've got harmony. This is where we need to be focusing our energies on as well. Harmonizing not only ourselves, but also our, you know, the collective as well. And coming back to union, coming back to source. Again, a lot of heart chakra energy right now that I'm feeling. We've got the 636 vibes going on. Please do use these as angel numbers, I'm told to say. That was quite quickly. Before I show you the bottom of the deck, I've got to show you these first. I don't know why. All right, let's go with it. We have got spread your wings. We've got dreams coming true. And we've got the crown chakra. Spiritual awakening. Whatever you've been manifesting, it's really coming into effect. Okay? It's really, really coming into effect. And this is allowing you to really go forward and be really confident with your new start. You've got new beginnings that's coming up, my lovelies. I'm telling you. It's amazing. I think that's why I ended up getting a headache, because I got really excited about the reading as well. And I had to go and lie down for practically the rest of the day. We've got triumph and success. All right? There's Archangel Michael's sword. This is the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is victory over adversity. This is exciting. I love these kind of readings. Okay, we are going to step off with this last card. Anything else, Spirit, that you need to say for the collective? Because this has been a really amazing reading so far, and I'm really happy with it. Is there anything else for us high-vibing souls that we need some kind of information? Anything that you desire? Anything that you think that we need to know? Okay. All right, I'm going to take these. We've got joy and stability and helpless and hopeless. Okay, so we've got like some kind of polarity thing going on here. You've got options, you've got choices. But I feel if you can stabilize this energy of joy, you're going to be helping the helpless and the hopeless. All right? Some people, I feel, I mean, this feels like this is next year vibes, okay? But I feel that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be stepping away. I see them stepping away from the cluster of chaos. And as an individual, they're going to start to think for themselves in order to gain some form of clarity. And you see how he's standing here, and you see this enlightenment, okay? This is why you need to be able, guys, to be in this energy of love, forgiveness, joy, high vibration and frequency, because this is about helping humanity. Remember what that Palladian card said, all right? Remember, this is Starseed vibes, your mission. So that's great. The next cards that we have got Sacral Chakra again with the blossom. So I do feel, especially with regards to this being so close to the root chakra as well, kind of working on this and the root chakra. I always say this, whenever I get this card up, oh, sorry guys, Whenever I get this card up, I'm always saying for you guys to really focus as well on the root chakra as well as the sacral chakra. I don't know why, but I always find that the root and the sacral always sort of like go hand in hand, don't they? I know everything else does, but you need to really get yourselves in this kind of grounded energy because you've got a lot of abundance that you're blossoming, that you're manifesting. All right. 22. All right. So, and then the next message from spirit is love and the solar plexus chakra. Some of you are definitely going to be experiencing love, new love coming in, the love of, obviously the love of self, but the love of others. This is about the reunion with family and friends. I see this as a symbol of what is to come at the end of the darkness. That's great. This is what we kind of like want. This is where what we need to be working towards. We cannot have this if we don't work on forgiveness. I've got to be real. I've got to be honest. And I know it's very difficult. You would have gone through so much losses, but there's much to gain from this. Because, hold on. I'm hearing it's not only here you'll be staying, but there's other places that you'll be going to as well. So this could be physically, this could be like astrally, speaking in terms of experiencing other realms, multi-dimensions as well. If you're going to be wanting to travel to other dimensions, you're going to have to make sure that you've got all of your energies, you've got everything going on. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. And solar plexus chakra as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have shine. This is the Sun card. This is Major Arcana, the Sun card in the tarot deck. So this is what it's all about. Again, like telling me about the heart chakra. Because this is like ascension, this is also about the heart being the portal to the universe. There's just so much things that's going on here. And obviously, you're opening up yourself to receive more guidance, more love. Certainly solar energies as well. Remember the solar flares that I was telling you about? I think a couple of days ago, there was a massive solar flare that had emitted from the sun. And it's making its way to Earth. So be prepared for this vibe. Be prepared for this energy. Be prepared for this download. Rest, hydrate, be held, look after yourself. And also make sure to stay grounded. All right, guys, this is what I've got for you. I don't know if I've got anything else. No, I feel that this is sufficient. This is fine. I'm going to be working on what I've been talking to you guys about before. But this is the ending of the reading. This is the energy check-in for the divine feminines, masculines, as well as the light workers, light warriors, and the tarot readers, oracle card readers, everybody within the social, within the spiritual community. My name's Lorraine. This is the Sacred Alchemist 1111 signing off. Guys, have a beautiful, blessed day. Take care.